Everyone, good morning to you. This is Kakaaki Social. I'm Rena Obozeghie. Now, our first story, again, another Bulaba. Well, the special advisor to President Bola Tinubu on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, has deleted a tweet on his X account after shipping giant says that they are not aware of his claims of them investing $600 million in Nigeria's port. Well, Onanuga, who shared the statement, claims that the investment was secured by President Bola Tinubu during a World Economic Forum meeting in Riyadh over the weekend. But as you would see, this tweet has been deleted, and then you would see a picture there where the firm, according to Lloyd's List, said no such agreement is in place, that although their chairman met with Tinubu, but there was no deal whatsoever. In other words, in the next slide is the confirmation that that made the news yesterday, a picture, a screenshot of the headline where they are saying that they are not aware of that development. Well, this is to say that, we are not aware, we were not there, because just as you, we also found out on social media that there is a deal like that. It says it is news to them as much as it is news to us who says the deal has been signed. Let's see how you reacted to this development. Jay Stallion says, these guys do not seem to understand that times have changed. This was how they flew propaganda and lies about the civil war that stuck till date. People can now verify things in minutes. Why will a whole government of the most populous black nation be ridden with lies? And he says it is shameful. Well, another user, Pear, says, any foreigner when make mistake, take picture with Tinubu, bam. You don't become investor with that, because there are actually pictures that they met, and then Sheikh says Dubai visa, lie, Port Harcourt refinery, lie, student loans, lie, foreign investment, lie, petroleum price reduction, lie, now makes $600 million, again, lies. That is the development on the space of social media. How would the government react to this? We are waiting. It just happened yesterday. But then there was drama at the National Assembly on Tuesday as power supply was interrupted while the Minister of Power, Bayo Adelabu, was speaking on electricity tariff hike. It was during the investigative hearing on the need to halt the increase in the price of electricity. Well, speaking about the power outage, the chairman of the Senate Committee on Power, Enyinaya Abaribe, said he is sure that even the President, Bola Tinubu, experiences power outage at the villa, but unable to speak out. But then we learned that in about 5 minutes, the power was restored. And that's the darkness right there. Our lawmakers, senior lawmakers, because of course the red floor is the highest. Look at them making decisions using torchlight phones. And yeah, what a day, you would say. First reaction to this is coming from Godfrey, who attached a picture of the Power Minister using a power bank at one of the events, and he says, what's the big deal about that? The man get power bank. You know, see him for picture the other day, so apparently he has no need for lights, because if he's home, you know, of course, he will not be using our lights if it's not available, and if he's out, he has power bank to survive on. Kenneth says, or Ken, he says, a power minister that is more interested in tariff increase rather than power stability. Is that one a power minister? That's your question, and you have to answer it yourself. More thoughts on this. Pio says, this also won't cause anything tangible to happen. He won't lose his job. Neither would the selfish folks at National Assembly have a deeper rethink as what exactly is their core responsibility in that house. And also, in reaction to this, is I am Eri Oluwa, who says, make no mistake, the guy seems to have his own shortcomings. However, it's now obviously obvious that some people are sitting on his case, making sure they sabotage him. I mean, you mean they are unaware their boss is there and they are supposed to keep the light on? Oh, well, that's a case for the power minister right there. But then, does he have to be at an occasion for us to have light? You would want to ask your thoughts. Again, at the National Assembly, there was another drama at the Senate still, where two senators engaged in an argument for being assigned to the second pew instead of the first in the new chamber. You remember they just resumed that. They used to have like a classroom setting, but what they have now is like a stadium setting, as you can see. Then Senators Sahihabi Yua, a four-term senator representing Zamfara North, expressed dissatisfaction with the seat assigned to him, raising his voice at the Senate leader, while also Senator Muhammad Goje, former governor of Gombe State, shared the same sentiment that why would he be given a seat not in the front pew? Well, both senators insisted on being assigned seats on the front row, opposite the seats of the majority leader and the deputy Senate president, where they are both seated. Attempted point of order wasn't recognized, so subsequently, the Senate leader, Okpeyemi Bamidele, moved a motion for a closed-door session. Apparently, maybe they could resolve it, and we would be seeing this morning who would be sitting where. Is there a reassignment or something? Does that help you make better laws, better decision, and all of that? Let's see how you reacted to this on X and on Instagram. Mr. Fabulous says, these are some of the results of joblessness. If they have something important to do or strenuously busy working in construction site, like most Nigerian youths out there struggling for what to eat, they wouldn't be there scrapping for sitting position. And he says, it's a shame. Oh, well, it looks like that. Lawal says citizens are fighting for petrol. Leaders are fighting for sitting arrangements. Nigeria should be a topic. And they have consistently said that it should also be a movie on Netflix. But Panel of Justice says it's a shame and a national disgrace. They fight for seats, but they don't fight for the betterment of Nigeria as a country. That's his thought right there. For Mindset, which will be the final reaction to this, it says they know what they are doing. A topic for you people to discuss and divert your attention from important issues. Are they not running on fuel in that place? Okay, let's see if they are actually running off. Let's have our final thought, where the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, is reacting to the construction of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. He is saying that it's a misplaced priority for this to be happening at this time. And then he made a very, very long post on X yesterday where he says that the loss of thousands of jobs from businesses to be demolished will further worsen the economy. Summarily, let's have his thought in 3 slides before your thought coming. It says thousands of jobs are about to be lost within or with investments about $200 million at risk. Over 100,000 jobs in the leisure and hospitality sector face imminent extinction, along with 80 small businesses and their 4,000 mostly youth employees. Then he continued that the urgent necessities are nationwide security, power eradication, healthcare and education, especially for the poor and underprivileged. He says it is not too late to discontinue the Lagos-Calabar Highway product. Apparently, he wants an end to this. Let's see if final thought. He said, we cannot afford another expensive abandoned project. Nigeria's urgent development needs are more real and essential. We don't need landscape decoration escapades. Signed personally by him. You could see his initials right there, P.O., signed by him. How did this meet netizens? Because he was also in the news yesterday after this. Can we have some reactions to this? Thanking you. Some thought reactions to this development. Thank you. Okay, so this user says, how can Peter Obi be talking about an abandoned project for a project that has barely started? Is this how to be an opposition? Shooting down every move of the ruling government without any intelligible reason? Well, he's just saying, I guess. And another user says also in reaction to this under his comment yesterday, the happy one is saying that in whatever means they want to use to finance the gargantuan project, they should channel the energy in other critical infrastructures begging for attention. Nigeria is yet to do beyond 4,000 megawatts of electricity since 1960. And a final thought is coming from another ex-user, Enteleki, who says, we will see how this charade of shenanigans ends. Looking at this make-believe. If you believe they are interested in any coastal line project, you are wasting your time. This is just another conduit pipe to drain the resources for this crooked administration. A broke country living on borrowed, flamboyant taxpayers' debt, with most of its citizens out of jobs under a chronically sick economy. Well, the president, I'm sure, is aware that the country is broke right now, and that's why he has continued to secure foreign investment for the country, except that the people are not usually aware that they signed a thing. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, it looks like your guys sound pretty angry.
Oh, yes.
I mean, all those responses to everything was really caustic. A very angry set of guys. Pretty interesting. It looked like the National Assembly was the place to be. Blackout. Wow, the Power Minister of all the people in the world is, I mean, addressing the lawmakers. And you can't blame those who say perhaps there's some kind of sabotage, really. If all the people in the world, the Power Minister is delivering, is addressing the Senate and the light goes off, that's pretty worrisome.